let's start with Pixtalgia. You can show me, well, you're on your website there. So just start at the top. And we kind of already did this at Digicon, by the way. Also, Pixtalgia and Aqua are very involved in Digicon. They got their big booths and stuff, and we'll continue to do that. The next one's January 20th. It won't be called Digicon. It's coming. Don't worry, guys. It's coming. So I'm excited
you got
for
more
that.
news. That's great.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Me and Waffles and others. I mean, there's a whole server for it. It's been working. It's been in the works.
I've not been updated, but that's great. We fucking love Digicon.
Yeah. Last Digicon, we had an event at your booth, and then I kind of did an AMA there, and it was really awesome. I learned a lot there. So let's do something like that here. I have a lot of questions as we go, so I'll let you take the floor. What you got there? You got some avatars. These are called adventurers.
Yeah, those are my precious. Those are my one-ones. This is my team of little guys, and here you get joypad control. You can set up your controls here, and everyone misses this, but there is a small section that I'm sure 90% of players miss, but it's okay because it's still being developed. Here we got a small. I'm not sure if it's active now. No, maybe we shut it off. This is a small raffle that gives you, for now it's junk items, but you basically, the more stuff you got staked on our farm, more chances you have to win items that are just test items for now, because I want to tell everyone that this game is still being developed, so a lot of features are lacking, and we need a lot of polish still, but you can see already, you can play and you can see what our vision for this project is. So yeah, totally. No, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was muted on the Twitch. My bad. So I was saying it's like an alpha stage game. He's very community oriented. If people find bugs, he'll even give you free NFTs. If you have feedback, they're applying it. So it's an evolving game, but it's definitely playable already in alpha stage. So
yeah,
carry on.
Totally. A lot of features are still lacking. I was talking to you before about the raffle, which gives you bonus to people that stake NFTs in our WAXDAO farm. And this is the game. Again, it's very early. You can find bugs and some features that aren't working properly, but this is what we have so far, and I think it's good to understand where we've added. Of course, we're going to add much more content. The quests now are functional, and you can actually play a whole quest line. We will try to complete the first quest line. I'm not sure. I'm not the greatest player, actually. I die a lot of times.
So as you can see, keep playing, keep showing parts of it. But as you can see,
sure.
It's a 2D side-scroller game, kind of like Mario, right? And many other games of that era. So it's very nostalgic for us that used to play the old NOS back in the day. And it's pixel art, and he actually makes the characters. There's different characters. There's different bosses, and he makes like the pixel versions of them. Not only that, but there's when you watch him play and walk around, you'll see a lot of other projects in there. Their names, their banners, advertising on the walls in the background, or even an entire building or something. Alien Signals, are you in there already? If not, maybe you can be. ConsumerBreak will end up in there at some point. And then like actual buildings too, like Jittery Apes has his own actual coffee shop in there, and you can go into the shop and you can buy his NFTs in there. So Peter Potts is all about collaborating and including other collections. I think it's just a brilliant, amazing thing to do. Online Inn is another one. He's gonna have an actual like inn you can go around.
Yeah, totally. So, this is the pixel give.
That's awesome.
Zero.
Yeah, here you see Digicon. You see all these banners on the thing. That's all other collections.
Yeah, this is from NFT LA Cat, and we got more. We get a lot of stuff from other creators.
I don't know what we'll have in there besides a logo. Maybe some kind of solve a puzzle to unlock a secret area.
Yeah,
that'd be hardcore.
Everything
unlock
can
a
be
secret area. And it's open world too. You're not just walking all the way to the right like Mario. You can walk anywhere, up, down. There's levels that go up, down. It's open world. And will there be? Are there already other? Is it already multiplayer, or will it be where you have multiple?
It's single player for now, but we have the game was designed to be multiplayer, so it's coming eventually.
So eventually it'll essentially be like a 2D metaverse like this, where you can run around and work together and talk,
socialize with other players. Yes.
Is this live to the public? Yeah, it is live. You can play from Pixtalgia.com. You do need to hold an adventurer to be able to play. So this little guy he's running around is an adventurer. We have some prizes that are adventurers. They're coming up, but they're also very cheap on the market. So what you can do if you wanted to play and you didn't win, just hit up the market and they're like, you can get an adventurer for under 5 wax. All right, and once you have
usually we always have a free adventurer, a free common adventurer for the players that don't have the wax and they want to try the game. They can join our Discord and Telegram, and if you ask for a free adventurer, we always have some to share.
Nice. Do you have a drop for adventurers, or is it only the market right now?
No, there are drops. We also sell packs sometimes.
Are the drops on NFT?
Yes, on NFT. You can find also on FTI. Basically, for the adventurers, the common ones are always on sale for 3.5 wax. The abundant variety, the rarity, most common rarity, you have always drops. Oh shit!
Killed by the rat.
By the rat.
Slim says he's getting a blank page, and I feel like I tried yesterday, and I was having pop-up issues. I think it wasn't letting me open a pop-up. But if you have issues like that, we'll get with you after the stream. So I guess you can.
Sure. If you get technical troubles, you can reach out in our socials, Discord and Telegram, report, and that's super helpful, and we can help you.
It should work out, but just keep in mind it's alpha stage. There's gonna be bugs around, and we just gotta report them. But as far as the game not loading at all, we'll see if we can figure that out. I think it has to do with pop-ups, because I was doing that yesterday too.
You need to turn on pop-ups. Yes, so might be that might be the issues, because we are using pop-ups for now. Of course, we're going to always try and improve quality of life and everything, but takes a long time developing. And
and the fact that you're independent. Now you're making the art, but you're working with a developer to make the actual game?
Yes, I am. So the main team working on the game is 2 people, but actually we have more people. The core, I have a core developer for the game, which takes care of. Oh no, we crashed, man. Happens sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I think there is a problem with this specific location. It's giving us trouble, and we are aware of a crash. But yes, the good thing is I was able to show you the first game boss, and it's part of a quest. I need to pay the wax.
I got that far last night, but then when you click here to enter the lobby, some people are getting like a blank page at that spot. But there, see, it works for him. So it must be a pop-up thing, I think.
Yeah, I had to pay a small transaction, but the game is actually free. I think I was out of resources.
Okay.
So I showed you the first boss. I will now show you a little around the game.
Yeah, maybe some of the examples of the collabs. I think it's just really neat.
Let's see if I can show you this. No, I need to complete the...
And you also make custom characters and bosses. that can be themed around a collab too. Frazzle's one of the adventurers. Frazzle can run around.
Yeah, that's fact. We have a Frazzle, and we have just one boss for now, but totally we are planning cool stuff, you know.
When I first started talking to you, we were talking about having a boss that's one of our cryptids. That could be a cool thing as well.
Totally,
so you might get somewhere and you might fight a Yeti or something like that. Aliens, you might fight an alien for Cosmic. That'd be cool.
I want to add Cosmic Alien to the game. I actually tried a couple times. Now we have I guess this is another glitch because we have the second pet.
Oh, there's the WAXITALIA. See that? How it's the green, white, red? That's when it clicked for me. I was like, oh, Italia.
Did you notice
okay.
The pizza Discord logo?
Nice.
The spaghetti Discord logo.
The spaghetti pizza logo.
Exactly.
What other kinds of NFTs can be used in the game, or is that still too early? Beyond adventure.
Some, and we have created some already. The weapons are going to be the first NFTs released. We have actually given some already. But weapons for now, you got the basic sword and bow. So we are going to make NFTs of the equipment, and there will be a lot of different equipments. And we are going to release the pets soon. This crab we have is the first pet test. So we are going to add pets which can heal you or attack monster or any kind of feature we can think on. And we're also starting to work on a side game that it's going to be a side shooter. So that's going to use NFTs as well, like spaceships and guns for spaceships. So yeah, just think of the classic NES side shooter, space shooter.
So it'll be a whole different game, or is it a part of this as well?
It's going to be a part of this game. It's going to be a different game, but it's going to be a part of this game. So you will be able to play it from certain location in Pixtalgia.
Oh yeah, good. A game within a game. Yeah, I like that and more, where you have to find it inside the Pixtalgia metaverse, and then you have games inside that. I like that a lot. That's really cool.
It could be like traveling to another planet, and you need to play this space section. Of course, it's everything under. We're working on this, so of course we have some ideas and plans, but everything might be subject to changes as
what's this guy chasing you? Looks like a crab. Is that what is that guy?
Yeah, it's our little pet crab. That's the first test of the pets features.
Okay.
We are going to add more, and you will be able to buy and win NFT pets in game, and also
oh, you got a pet. So he just kind of follows around with it. Is that your health bar? What's he holding above him there?
Yeah, that's his health bar.
Oh, it's his health bar. Okay.
And even if I don't really love, we should move it maybe to the upper side of the screen. But this is just the first test of pets, and we're going to add more, and also taking inspiration from other creators. The first pet coming out will be Snuggles from Pixel Pups.
Oh, there we go. Collab pets. Collab pets. That's cool. What are the enemies used for? Asked Dread. What do you mean by the enemies? Like, are there NFT enemies? What do you mean?
No, NFT, I never thought about that. We have some NFT awards, like for if you beat the Big Red, we're going to give you an NFT award that's just a collectible for now. This is the Jittery Ape Cafe. It's another collection on Wax, and they make coffee and sell it on the blockchain. So we are really close, actually. We are almost there, because we're working on the rewards for the quest lines, and we're almost there. There's one big step we've been working on, and it's almost ready, and soon you will be able to Jittery Ape will send you on a quest that maybe involves finding coffee or coffee beans. So there will be a Jittery Ape quest, and if you collect all the items and finish the quest, you can actually win real coffee that you can that they will send to you.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's
amazing. That's a great use of having a collection inside your game that has a use case. The fact that Jittery Apes does sell NFTs that you can get real coffee from through the IRL, and then you put a coffee shop inside Pixtalgia metaverse, and you can walk in there and you can actually buy those, and you're literally buying coffee inside your game. That's a beautiful way to use a collab, and I'd love to see more stuff like that. Like the inn, maybe you can sleep overnight for something.
Totally,
I don't know. Yes. I don't know.
The inn,
there's a lot of options. There's a lot of creative options here. The password for the private game there, somebody had asked. Neo Desmo, it's WAX. The password is WAX. It's still live for 4 more hours. You definitely can still play it. We're gonna take a break pretty soon, so join the keep on playing here. It's really fun to watch. Just all the different things you got, the different levels. We'll do a Grubfish next, so go ahead and join !play in your wallet.
It's finally starting to come to a point where it can feel like an actual game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't much to do yet. We have a couple quests you can explore around, but of course, if you try the game now, it will be just more like a test run, like the one I'm showing you, because we've been focused on building the bones of the project, and of course, content will come next. This world is going to be more.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. More. It's very exciting, and also, like you said earlier, it takes a lot of time whenever you have such a small team and just development in general. There's always bugs. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that goes with making a game. So it's preliminary, and we're on ground level. And I know that you don't advertise to buy your stuff much. You're really focused on. Hey, this is not an investment advice or nothing like that. If you like the game, you can play it. You can get a free adventure as well and just be part of it. And you're kind of, whenever you do buy NFTs, think of it as crowdfunding. I heard you say that on the BD
100%. That's I would never want anyone to get hurt from my projects, maybe, you know. I mean, of course, we need to fund ourselves. I have a team, and of course, even if they love to do this, they can't really put all.
Oh yeah, well that's anybody. We all put in
such a project.
A lot of time and stuff. But the point is, don't buy it, and that, not just here. That goes for really a lot of just most NFT buying, guys. Most NFT buying. Don't try to do it only for. ROI. And in Wax, I think we're all already on this page, but
yes, I mean,
you do it to, if you like the game, you like the NFTs, and then as like a crowdfunding angle to support the project. I think that's a good point. If you like the creator and what they're doing, you are supporting them as a project, and that's more like a donation, and then you get your NFTs in return. It's not really a matter of ROI.
Yes, totally. I mean, you can, of course, you might earn money on NFT projects, and we are going to give tokens prizes and NFT prizes as well, but I don't think it's going to be like crazy amounts, and this is not a game that you approach for the rewards, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
There will be rewards, but don't approach this game for the rewards, because probably it's not going to be anything crazy. I mean, if a crazy bull run starts and we become mega millionaires, okay, maybe.
Yeah, so be it. Well, there's a lot of promise for the future. I love how you're working towards multiplayer. That's going to be really cool to have multiple people running around doing things together. I really love the collab stuff. So as it grows, you're going to have more levels, more larger open world, more collab stuff in there, more secret areas, and then people playing together. You'll have an actual 2D side-scrolling metaverse with all these different collabs too. That's what's real. I keep saying that, but it's so cool. You can discover projects. You can get stuff from other projects by playing Pixtalgia and being part of this metaverse. So definitely excited for what's to come.
Yeah, you describe it perfectly, man. That's it. Absolutely what you said.
Great.
100%.
Excellent. So if anyone has questions, you can keep throw them in the chat, and we can come back to it. Now, after this grubfish, we will be looking at Aquascapeart. I want to talk about what all that stuff is, and also the token. And then in the last section, there'll be just a general Q&A, and we can come back to this game as well to answer anything else. All right. So I'm just gonna put this on pause for you if you wanna.
This one, for example, you see, this one is a custom NPC from the creator of Pixel Mini RFG, which is another really under the radar project, but the builder is, I believe, is a genius guy. And this one is a creation we made together. He bought an NFC an NFC. Let me try again. Maybe I should write it. NPC.
An NPC.
Token. NPC token. And this is his creation. And later on, he will give you also quests and.
Okay, so he just kind of hangs out there, but you can get quests from him later.
For now, yes, it's
okay.
And this is it for now. This is where the main area ends for now. You can swim, and there is some stuff under the water. But
you're underwater.
Basically, we are reworking also the water physics, because this one is it's not good, but we are working on a better.
It's kind of almost similar to Mario. You're doing like little hops inside the water.
Yeah, and we're working on this new water system, which is going to be far better, and also will allow us to build some puzzles, like in, I don't know if you know Shadow the Beast. It's an Amiga game. I love the Amiga, man. It's one of my favorite consoles ever. And so this new water physics will allow us to create some different gameplays and new mechanics. They will be very interesting to see, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, so much stuff that's possible for the future. That's really awesome. Really love to hear it. I love how you're very passionate about the project and the community, and you're really being transparent, open, honest. This is exactly what we want from a young creator on Wax. We love it. So
basically, you have seen one world, but this is going to be
many worlds.
This part you see is just like, it's going to be at least 10 times bigger.
Okay, yeah, it'll keep on expanding. It'll keep getting different themes, different lands, different places. You'll have that space place too, a whole different game in there. So lots of stuff coming in the future. That's brilliant. It's awesome. Let's get a game of grubfish in. I'm gonna turn your screen share off here for a sec.
Sure.
Boop. I'll just leave your cam off. And then after the grubfish, let's talk about Aquascapeart, and then we can still come back to Pixtalgia at the end. If anybody has any questions, any suggestions, anything at all, feedback, Peter Potts here is all about hearing it. He'd love to hear it. All right. So for this grubfish, I have... First place will get an adventurer. First place will get an adventurer of your own, so you can start running around. Fifth place will get a liquid gold from Aquascapeart, which we'll look into some of those NFTs here in a little bit. And then 15th, how many we got? Let's do 15th, 20th, and just last place. We'll get a Digicon swag from Aquascapeart. Last chance to get in here. I just want to show what this liquid gold. So, actually, a number of these. So here's our adventurers, right? So these are all the Adventurer 04. Those are the ones in the prizes. Here's some Aquascapeart ones. Here's the liquid bottle. It's a max of 30. So now that Aquascapeart is staking in Wombat, all of these Aqua NFTs have become a little bit more valuable, right? Especially when they're capped at 30 and stuff like that.
Yeah, some of them can be staked in our farms as well.
Yeah, I don't know if like the MP and stuff is assigned yet already. But if it's not yet, it will be very soon. All right, 24 people in here. Let's go ahead and do it. And also, once again, until the season ends, our prizes might change a little bit when the season ends, because why would I give you cards when we're in between season? But for now, the person that explodes the most grubs will get a sketch card. All right. I see people joining. Last chance. Last chance. All right, here we go. A 3, a 2, a 1. Oh, good luck. Demi Berlin with the resize and the explode. Oh, the blade took him out. No good. No good. Who's the next exploder? Oh, Nika got somebody. Tissues is big. Oh, Tissues got a number of people. Well done. You managed to get... That's true. If you resize and then explode, you have a much bigger chance of killing more grubs. But if you're resized, there's also a bigger chance of getting hit by that blade. Oh, good luck. We're down to Farmer, Red Sheet, Hot Rod Piper, Sneaky Patriot, Mr. Mapile. Who's it gonna be? Blades are taking their time. We're down to 2 people. And there we go.
Congratulations.
Alright. Well done. I see Tissues up there with 6 kills. That's what's up.
A mass murderer.
A mass murderer! Alright, so first place is Mr. Mappa. You got an adventurer for Pixtalgia. All the prizes get sent out by tomorrow, like we do. Farmer, you got the liquid gold from Aquascapeart. And then I said, Cosmic Alien, you got another prize! You got the Digicon swag from Aquascapeart. Same thing for Nika. And then same thing for Dread, who was in last. Well done. And then it looks like officially Tissues. Only 2 people got an explosion out. Tissues with a sketch card for his 6 kills. Well done, well done, well done. Alright. The sign up is back. You guys can join. We're going to take another break now. 15 to 20 minutes. Did you have, Mr. Peter Potts, did you have, somewhere to look? I guess we'll turn the screen share on. I don't know, Aquascapeart doesn't really have a website, but maybe you wanted to just scroll through the NFTs and kind of say what you know about what he's doing. And then after that, I have the graphics that he gave me for the Aquascaping, and I'll read through those. But if you gave a background around it, that would help.
Sure thing. Well, his collection, it started with...
And I have your screen share up, so if you wanted to show anything, you can now.
So I'm looking for it.
It's still on your game.
So basically, his collection is a master and very passionate about aquascaping, which is, my understanding, is water gathering is something like aquariums with no fish but plants.
Oh.
I'm sure he he could talk a lot better about it, but
It's all good.
I'm not an expert, but that's it. He creates, and he also takes part in competitions about aquascaping. But then the collection evolved, like became more like a wax thing, you know, and so aquascaping became the team. But you can also, he would love to talk to all of you about aquascaping, and he has some sections about education on the subject, as you said before. So if you're interested in that, you can join the Discord or reach out. I'm sure you will be super happy to talk about aquascaping.
Yeah, he's very active in the Discord, the WAXITALIA Discord. So if anyone had questions about the collection itself or just in general aquascaping, which, yeah, it's the art of underwater gardening. Yep.
And then that was the main team, but he also has the memory wax schema, which are stakeable, I guess, in his farm for wax. And the big thing so he has this series of blendable memory wax that are stakeable, and also is collaborating with a lot of creators. Also,
cool.
His last collaboration, I think it was with Taco Cryptia, which is a great game.
Yeah.
You should check
that's a
out.
Nice collab. Yeah,
I personally think, and it's of course no financial advice because I know nothing more than you, but to me that game is going to explode. It's addicting. I love Cryptia and the Taco guys. They are amazing.
Oh, Taco guys are great. Yeah, it's great.
There are so many cool people. WAXDAO. I mean, these people literally brought our collection to the next level. WAXDAO and Taco, amazing tools.
Yeah, Cosmic, Stakeable, and WAXDAO. Yeah, both of them, right? Pixtalgia and Aquascapeart. You both can stake in WAXDAO, right?
Yeah, for wax. And wax. Lately the big news on Aquascape and WAXITALIA has been, of course, our token.
Yeah.
I mean, a token might be controversial, you know. I've always been saying that I would never have released the Pixtalgia token because I am afraid of pump and dumps, and releasing a token could have maybe make people love less the project after the interest of the token maybe faded away, you know. That's a risk with tokens. They go down and people just stop caring. So Pixtalgia, I wanted more to focus on other projects' token and give away tokens from other projects without ever having Pixtalgia token. We created this token on WAXDAO just for fun and for test, but it kind of exploded on us. It really exploded. So, I mean, we know something about tokenization and how these things works. We are not total newbies. We are not experts either, but we know a thing or two about tokens. And
yeah, you make a lot of good points. Yeah, for sure. We also don't have a token yet, and I would, before we did, I would have.
I was against that idea. I was very against.
But you say it's exploding, so people are liking it. Can you tell us about how you might earn the token or how you use it? Can you use the token for things?
Okay. At this point, the token use is mainly speculative, because for now we are working on some utilities, and I'll tell you more. But remember, it's for now it's a speculative token with no real great use. It does some utility because you can buy our drops, and of course it's connected to our work, and if you believe in our work, maybe you think, but it's also not depending on us, of course, the token going up or down. So it's of course a very risky subject, and we have no control on the price. We are trying to supporting the price and doing a lot of initiatives to help the token, but of course it's something you should consider with as a extremely high risk asset, because it is totally a very high risk asset. The liquidity is super low, and
If you were to buy the tokens, yeah.
there are many people holding more than we do. Of course, we control the liquidity for now, so I don't want to go too much deep in talking tokens because it's not really my thing. I am more into art and games. I'm not an artist. I define myself an artistic person. But anyway, I'm debugging.
Okay, no problem. What are some? Can you name maybe some utilities for the future, like some summary of what you could do?
Yes, sure. Aquascape is working on 2 games, one on Discord and one on Telegram, and these games are the typical mini games of social channels, and they will feature utilities for Aquascape NFTs. He already has the AquaCoin Pass, which lets you. I'm not 100% sure because it's him following the mini games, but I think they are almost ready and should be released soon. And that's going to be a way to play little games where you can lose or earn some tokens and NFT prizes. And of course, that's being developed too. So if you want more info on the games, you can join our Telegram and ask around.
Cool.
Because it's not out yet, I believe. So we have these mini games, chat-based, text-based. Aquascape is a NPC in our game, so it's going to give rewards to players in Aqua and the NFTs that can mine Aqua, because we also released some miners.
Yeah, Puzzle just put in
farming NFTs.
A bunch of links there. There's some WAXDAO links to get Aqua.
You can get.
That's really cool that you have. So you'll have an NPC that is Aqua, and then who will have quests inside Pixtalgia, and then you'll earn the Aqua inside Pixtalgia by solving those quests. Is that right?
Exactly, and we are also thinking of the other way, or that is some parts that require you to spend some Aqua as well. I mean, the game is a free-to-play and doesn't really want to be a pay-to-win. But of course, we are going to lock some content.
Yeah, some unlockables. Unlockable areas in the game. That's really cool. Exactly. Love that. That's a great use. Great use.
Don't really love the concept because I am for equality from free players to paying players. But
but if you don't put that up front, like you can put those into like deep into the game. The people that got that far for free can get some more unlockables when they get there. I think that's fine.
Exactly. We will need a lot of balancing and thinking on all the tokenomics and price system. But yes, these are our ideas, our vision, and also it's going to give a little more utility to the token. So it'll kind of become. It's kind of like both your token, the Pixtalgia too, because it can be considered the unofficial token of Pixtalgia because it is Aquascape token and it is tied to his connection and his projects. But of course, I've been helping a lot and I'm very involved in the token as well. We never planned we never planned that, but as it grows so much, we say, okay, we had some ideas about the token utility in game, earning and spending the token in game and also other games. So yeah, we were thinking about future utilities. For now, it's mainly a speculative token for people that might believe in us, but also it's not like you're buying shares of Pixtalgia, you're buying a token. I
think most people in this space understand that. But thanks for being transparent and like really.
It's very important.
Because you don't want to throw new people off. Like, hey, invest in my company by buying token. It's not the same. So
no, I don't want people to buy my stuff a lot because they think it can make them earn money. I hope they earn money with my stuff, but I would hate to know that someone maybe without too many without great economic possibilities to maybe think that they could make money, spend more money.
Yeah.
I would hate that feeling, you know.
Yeah.
I prefer that people want to support our work and they like
Well,
the
the fact
game, they
that
like the
you're
project.
able to earn it in the game, I think, is a big thing. So you don't have to buy anything. If you wanted to just play and earn tokens by solving quests and then use those tokens, that's cool too.
You can play the game for almost free, yes, and basically it will be always playable for free or for a super small amount. But of course, we will give bonuses to holders of many NFT. We're thinking about a lot of course, you're going to have bonuses for holding some NFTs, but it's not going to be game changing. At least that's my idea. I don't know
Cosmic
where
Alien
development
says it's
takes
much
us.
better to support what you love and see any earnings or gifts as a bonus. I totally agree.
That's
Thank
the
you very
mentality.
much.
That's the mentality. Absolutely. 100%.
Question. So whenever you have collabs that have one of those NPCs, kind of like Aqua's, but let's say it's me, or someone, if you solve my quests, does that mean I can reward them in anything I want, like in our NFTs or our token, if I had a token?
Yes, that's the idea. Totally, 100%.
That's so cool.
If anyone wants to donate
other projects-
something as prizes,
Other projects
That's
that have
great.
a token, that's perfect for them. They can get a NPC in there, do quests, and you can, if they want to do that, and it's like an advertisement for them inside Pixtalgia, and then you can earn their
basically-
token by solving their quests. So as the whole thing grows more and more open world, you can have more of those things in there, like more different
that's
collabs.
all correct. That's all correct. Basically, I have already created a wallet where I'm stacking NFTs and tokens, and that's going to be the reward pool when we open the prizes. We still aren't giving away prizes, but we have already a big pool of NFTs and tokens
Okay.
from more collections. And of course, if someone wants to create their NPC and have quests connected to their collection, and that's great. I mean,
That's awesome. I'm all about collabs. We're a collab app, so it might take some time, but we're definitely gonna get in there at some point.
yes,
For
it will
stuff like
take some
that.
time,
I
but
really
but
love it.
that's
I really
all
love it. Let's take just a few minutes here to go over Aqua's education, and then we'll continue with some grubfish. All right, I'm gonna turn your screen share off, and I guess Peter, you can either look at my screen share in Discord or on the Twitch. So these graphics are from Aquascapeart, and it just tells you a little bit about aquascaping. It says how to aquascape. You need substrate, sand, which is no nutrients and it's easy, or soil, which is rich in nutrients, not for beginners. Don't mix! Use hardscape elements as barriers. Okay, that's a nice little first tip. And then it's like, plants. Combine these plants according to size. Foreground, middle ground, background. Got these nice little graphics, and you got these terms for the different levels of the plants. I don't know if these are all NFT. I think they are, where you can collect all these different types of things.
yeah, these are NFTs.
Stones. Combine these pieces of stone to create depth. Large in front, small in back. Alright. Woods. Combine these pieces of wood for a natural composition. Mangrove wood. Actually, we have a mangrove wood sticker as NFT prizes, so that makes a little more sense now. It's a type of wood that can be used in the aquascaping. And then here, this is an actual NFT that's a prize on the puzzle game. How to aquascape. Woods, stones, plants, soil, and sand. Aquascaping lessons, beginner level. Collect all the NFTs of the series and learn aquascaping. So yeah, that's what we just looked at. You can collect them all.
And again, if you're really interested in that, there is a section on the Discord which is called Aquascape Lounge, and if you
Exactly.
also do Aquascape, he's going to follow you and he shares a lot of pictures and
Exactly. So this is
answers
what I just
questions.
said was just a very, very starter intro. But he's Aquascapeart, the man, the legend. That's his name in the Discord. And he would be very happy. Anybody that wants to know more, even tried to do it yourself, he'd love to help you out and stuff like that. So I didn't know, you mentioned earlier it's like a fish aquarium but with no fish. It's like a plant aquarium. But you can still have fish, right? It can still, it's just
I don't know if maybe he will laugh at my definition. I'm sure probably.
It's for aquariums. I think the fish is okay to have, but the fact is, it's the plant. It's the environment inside the aquariums with that's
underwater gardening.
Underwater, yeah, underwater gardening, like at the bottom of a fish aquarium. Instead of just having a bunch of stones, you can actually build some really nice living garden underwater, and that's what aquascaping is.
It's connected to aquariums, and also he knows a lot about aquariums, and he can help you on that as well, of course.
Oh, cool. I suppose it don't have to be aquariums either. It could be just like a pond or something. I don't know, like a natural thing.
You need to ask him. I guess he has the knowledge.
Yeah, he has the knowledge. Yeah, exactly. I don't. So if you want to know more, he'll definitely help you in a much more personal, experienced way than just like a Google. So that's cool to have. And the fact that he has NFTs that are themed around it is pretty cool too. And it's not just these educational NFTs. In fact, that's our next prizes on Grubfish. So let's look at those. So let's join the Grubs. Last call, 27. And after this one, we'll go through one last AMA section. I'll put the Pixtalgia game back up so you can run around. And if anybody has questions about either one of these projects, we can try to answer them. All right. So let's see what we got. Now that we know a little bit more. First, 5th, and 10th, get a koala sticker, which looks like that little cute guy. Eat, sleep, scape, NFT, repeat.
I think maybe if I can do it, I can send you some prizes. I hadn't much time to send a lot of stuff today.
Oh, I already have. You sent plenty of stuff. I think we're good on the prizes. You're always welcome to send more though, and I'll just give them out on future Grubfish AMA streams.
Sure, I'm going to send you a couple of aqua miners, which I forgot that's a totally super cool prize.
Oh.
And I forgot to maybe send you some. Today was
I think we're all set on the collab prizes, but I will absolutely give them out in future Grubfish.
Yeah, I will send you for the future, no problem.
Mangrove wood sticker. Oh, there it is. That's the wood that was in the bottom. So that mangrove wood sticker will go to 20th. It'll go to 15th, 20th, and 25th. That's who that one will go to. That's all the prizes for the Grubfish, but now we do have prizes on the puzzle and the bounty block, of course. So don't sleep on those. Here we have let's just look at a few more. Aquascapeart floppy disk. It looks cool. These are all capped. Every one of these is capped and stake in Wombat. And I don't know, do they all stake in WAXDAO or is it only a select?
They are not sure. I think most of them are stakeable on WAXDAO. I'm not sure about the old ones. The Pixtalgia Aquascape floppy can be staked both for Wax on the Pixtalgia farm and for Aqua in the Aquascape farm.
Okay, you just have to see what can stake. These probably do. These are pretty good. This is a cool little animation of a stream here. Misty Valley. That's a max of 10. That's what's up right there. And then there's a few other things. Purple Moon is on the bounty block. Here we have another stream thing. And then if we scroll down here, this is the Aqua Vampire Pack. That's on the bounty block. So you'll actually get 2 animated NFTs. And also a memory wax that's stakeable. Wow, that's 3 NFTs in that pack. That's cool. And some more stuff. So he has kind of like these just miscellaneous stuff. Rare. There's also rare sticker. That's on the bounty block and the puzzle. Max of 100. All right. And then this one, what is that? Obaqua memory wax. Max of 50. So that's awesome. Any Wombat players, that's probably gonna be cool to have some capped NFTs. And then, you know, check out the Wax DAO. Or maybe just hold them, see what they get, see what they can be used for in the future.
Yeah,
I like holding stuff. I
win
win stuff. I just hold. It just stays in the wallet. It's cool.
Yeah, definitely, it's good to stake on Wax DAO. Why not?
Yeah, if it does stake, then you might as well put it in a staking pool than a farm than in your own wallet. It's still yours. Still yours. Oh, here's your aqua miner. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Let's stay with what I have set for the collab. So that'll go out next week. Sounds good. All right, so 27 people in the grub. The last call to get in here. And we're looking for 1st, 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, or 25th for a sticker. Still takes you to the blank page, Slim Z. All right, we'll figure that out. I was having trouble too. I think it might.
Is the website correct? First of all,
I was on the right site. I think I had an actual problem with having the pop-up work. Like I tried to allow the pop-up, and it wouldn't disable the pop-up.
You need to turn on the pop-ups and maybe try a different browser, maybe. But if you can join our Telegram, can I share it on chat?
Oh yeah. Oh well.
If I don't know. Well, it's Telegram Pixtalgia. I will try. If you can join our Telegram and report, we will be happy to help you.
There it is.
Oh, thank you. I think it went through.
It didn't. I just now VIP'd you, but Puzzled's thing there says there's your Discord and the Telegram.
Okay.
And
cool.
the link, and also a link tree. So yeah, if you wanted to like troubleshoot that after the stream, and we'll definitely
yeah. Sorry, totally. But if you join our channels, we always ready to help.
All right, I kind of want to play a little too. Oh, I need the VIP. Oh, whoops. Well. There, now you're VIP'd. All right, we're ready to grub. And then, yeah, after this one, we'll just do a little final Q&A and anything else we want to look at, and then we'll sign you off. And then I will still continue with Grubfish. Just stick around, because I'm still going to be around for a little bit longer here, at least till the hour. All right, here we go.
I will stay chilling a little more, sure. And maybe try win something.
Good luck. And
good luck, guys.
Good luck. Exploders get a sketch card as well. The biggest exploder killer, the biggest murderer. There's one. Kaboomski. Kaboomski. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. People are going for sketch cards, but they can also win a sticker. Even if they explode, and even if you die from explosion. Even if you die from explosion, you can still win. So good luck. Thanks for coming on, Peter. I know it's super late where you are. It's past midnight. I appreciate that.
I'm a night owl.
Going over everything, it was very informative, very informative and interesting. I love it.
Yeah, thank you so much
Looking forward
for
to the future.
And don't worry, I'm a night person, so it's alright.
I'm a night person too. It's funny. I just, in fact, I overslept and I got up an hour before we started. So this is literally my first thing of the day right now. And then I stay up all night and work. That's how it goes.
Yeah, same.
By choice. By choice.
Yeah, it's the best time to work and get stuff done.
I feel like to me it is. All right, congratulations, Regib, Chifa, a second prize.
Yeah, that's right. All gamers
Nathaga.
connect person.
Regab, Chifa, and Nathaga, you got a koala sticker. And then we got Chardville, Cosmic Alien again. You're winning all sorts of stuff today.
Woohoo!
And Neo Desmo got a Mangrove Wood sticker. Congratulations. And then it looks like Dread's up there with 4. Is that the final verdict? It sure is. Dread managed to kill 4 grubs. You get a sketch card. All right. Well done. We're going to continue with some more grubs still. We still got some more time with us. Let's do one more section for an AMA. Any last questions for Peter Potts about everything we talked about? And I'm just gonna pull your screen share up again. If you wanna, just keep playing, keep going through the stuff. It's fun to see you go through the game. If you want to do that,
That's not a problem at all.
yeah. Any questions for Pixtalgia, for Aquascapeart, the token, anything? WAXITALIA community. Now's your last chance. We covered, just recently we covered Aquascapeart, which is essentially just an educational collectible collection, which also stakes in Wombat and Waxdao. And then would love to teach you about aquascaping if you're interested. And then Pixtalgia is this 2D side-scroller open world game. You can go anywhere. You can go left, right, up, down through the different levels. As time goes by, he's going to add more levels. And in the future, it'll also be multiplayer, so you can have a bunch of people running around playing together. There's Brett Blackheart's logo there on the left. So you see, throughout the entire game, you have collab logos, you have collab content just chilling around. There can be collab characters, there can be collab buildings, bosses. All that stuff will grow in the future. And
That's Senor Lupe smoking with Bob Marley.
awesome. Bob Marley. I just really love that. When I heard about how involved the collabs really are at Digicon, I didn't know that, and it was so cool because that's
great.
part of my goal is just to collab as much as possible. So this is really cool. Radman says, Cosmic Alien must be glad I told her I was streaming today. Yeah, you won 3 NFTs on the grubs. It's awesome. If anybody has ideas for how ConsumerBreak can be integrated, we're all ears. In fact, the fact that you said there will be unlockable areas like for the space game and stuff, I mean, we definitely need to do that for ConsumerBreak if it's possible.
Yeah,
even if it's a little room, it doesn't have to unlock a whole big game. Just
It could be a whole section or
a little section. If you solve
could be everything.
If we figure out how to solve some kind of puzzle to unlock it, that would fit in so well. I love it. And then of course our logo and stuff, and then potentially a character or a boss using potentially our cryptid. That'd be really fun. A Yeti. You fight a Yeti. Solve the puzzle inside Pixtalgia. Yeah, it might not be our style puzzle, but even if it was like, if there's just a little section and you figured out how to like solve some simple
I would love to
pixel-based
like
puzzle, it'll still be themed around us. And then when you go into that room, now it's gonna have our logo and everything all in there, and that'd be really cool. A pixel version. Yeah. Pixels.
Yeah, awesome.
Did you want to? Would you be able to show what you showed in Digicon, how you draw your pixel art? Can you show that? Like how you had the screen that had the different iterations of the character?
I think I can show you something.
I think that's really
maybe.
interesting to see.
This is my Sprite. This software I used to... And this is what I've been working for months, and that's been slowing me a lot.
Oh, yeah?
On working on the world. And this is our
so it's animation, guys. Yeah, that good. So you're actually drawing the pixel characters, and then every little movement that they do, you're changing the art. You see that, right? as he's going through each one of those little sections at the bottom, that gives you another picture. And then whenever you put them all together, that creates animation. And then, so like in video, it's the same thing. If I was to make a video animation, I might do it like this. Well, actually, not really. There's tools that make it a lot simpler for animation video. But with games, it's like wherever you're moving, whatever action you're doing, it's going to pull up the correct iteration of your pixel character. And that's kind of how it works. So you see, just right there, just that little action that you're doing there, the little animation action, takes all those little frames to get there. And you draw all those frames? I mean, obviously you can copy, you duplicate and then you modify it, but you're actually making every frame, right? There's no kind of AI
I'm a
help or
total
nothing?
noob on this, and I'm a total noob, and it's very animation is not easy at all.
Right.
I struggle a lot, of course. That's why I chose a super simple style, because
Yeah.
I'm not an artist. I can draw. Actually, I never tried pixel art before, and so I've chosen this simple style for
Yeah, it's
for
a simple
simplicity.
style to go from frame, but still, all of those little frames to make your character, yeah. And that's how a lot of animation was done. I mean, back in the day, it was all hand done for like Disney, old animation. It was all hand drawn. Every little frame has to be drawn. Nowadays,
We
I
got
don't
better
know
tools, yeah.
with what you're doing,
We
but
got
like
more
animation
tools.
tools like After Effects, I can animate just by, I don't have to draw every frame. I can just tell it, hey, I want it to move from here to here in this distance, and then it'll kind of do it. But if you want like the legs to move and things, then every little tiny movement has to be manually put in by somebody. It's not like I'm telling it to go from here to here, and then also the legs are all moving in that space. You have to kind of tell it all that stuff, and that's just part of animation, and that's why it takes so long to animate for gaming or for videos. Cosmic
my-
Aliens totally
my-
mind blown. Well, that's cool. If you guys haven't seen stuff like this before, that's cool. You can see how much work it really takes. Yeah, look at all that. That's
This is
awesome.
my big sketchbook.
This is sketchbook.
Also have some spaceships for the upcoming game.
So
Yeah,
so pretty much
lots of
every
stuff.
movement has to have that, right? Every character you make is going to have like the different leg movements, different positions. You have weapons too. So I saw there they are. They're holding a bow in different positions. If all right, question: if you have a new character, are you redoing everything from scratch, or are you able to like duplicate all the movements and then you're just tweaking
Yeah.
the pixels, right?
Basically, the work I've been done in the last months, it was all for speeding up the process. So when this is over, it will all be much quicker, because now I have all the. What I'm doing right now is separating. I probably should. I'm not a great at organization. I'm not a pro, so I'm very messy. And probably I should have worked better from the beginning. But this is very new to me as well. So yeah, from now on it's going to be quicker, because now I have all the separate part, for
Gotcha. Yeah,
some
yeah, exactly.
characters.
So at first you had to manually do all of them, but then the
It's,
more
sti-
you're
it's
kind
still
of
a
building.
pain. It's still a pain, because now I have to work on the weapons, and
Oh, the weapons.
weapons means from 3 to 5
Oh
new
man, look at
sprites
look
for
at all
each
those
weapon.
frames. Yeah, but the
And-
more you create, the more it builds kind of a library, and that kind of goes with like my sound effects for our puzzle. So when I first started in 2020, I had no sound effects, and I had to actually look up all these different sounds and like chop them down into nice sounds to make my puzzle games. But then the more I made, it added to my library, and nowadays I can just pick because I've got so many of them. So it's kind of like similar. You're building a library of like animation positions. And then once you have the library and you get a new character, you can kind of do things. It still takes time, but it's faster because you have all those preset
Yeah, now it's
positions,
going
and
to
you're just changing like
be
pixel colors and things like that to change your character. But all the positions kind of have a template, basically.
yeah, yeah, you said it right correctly. I've been working on the template, so it's going to be better both in game performance, and of course it's going to speed up my work time. It's still going to be creating new animation is going to be painful because I have 100 characters so far. So adding the new weapons is going to be a pain, but yes, it's going to be far less work than what we've done so far.
Well,
So yes,
props
it's
to
going
you
to be.
anyway. Yeah, it takes so much. So like the developer, he's working on the code end of it of like making the game work. But Peter Potts is here. He's doing all the actual visuals, all the art, pixel art. So you see that he's definitely very, very involved in the game, even though he's not like coding the game. He's still,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
still
doing
all him.
the design. Yes, that's also me. But just not the code part. So
Yeah.
more like 50%, we can say.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
And yes, I was lucky to find a great developer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be possible without an expert developer.
And that's hard to find too, especially
Totally hard.
without
Really
hiring like finding a dev to work with you, or really anyone, artist, whatever
Yeah.
it may be, to where they like the project enough to where they're gonna do it for the good of the project or for like a percent of earnings, and they're not doing it for an hourly pay. Usually
best thing
they're
is
working.
this.
Usually they have their own jobs at the same time.
Yeah,
So,
that's a problem because yeah, of course my developer has got family job and not so much
Yeah.
time. But the good thing is that he's very passionate. It's his game. It's not me hiring him for creating a game. It's my vision, but now it's totally
it's
his
both of
game
your
as
game.
well.
Yeah, exactly. That's
And
the
so-
reason that same thing with our artist. So our artist
That's
also
better. That's
doesn't
better
take-
for me.
Oh, it's better.
Because he
Yeah,
loves,
sure.
He
it's-
loves the project. He
Of
loves
course,
the project
it's very good for
100%.
us, the project creators. It's just very hard to find because, and it makes sense. People have to make a living, so it's hard to find somebody that's going to be as passionate about it as
Good
you.
good developers are not unemployed. They are doing something with their skill. So it's not easy to find free people.
Artists too, like you can find them, but usually they're going to need some kind of
They're
pay.
busy. Yeah, and they're very busy.
Yeah, and they're busy. So like our artist, again, we lucked out. I worked with him in the past where I did hire him, and then after that, I had a relationship with him already, and then he liked what we were doing. So now he's working for a percent of profit. So it's really cool that you're able to find somebody and other projects too that they're able to come
And the
together.
blockchain makes it so easy to share the profits and to split
Yeah,
things
and to
equally
communicate.
and
Yeah, the fact that
transparency.
we're all virtual, we can do it all inside our messaging platforms and whatever. So there's no barrier to physical, and it's really, and there's all these tools to kind of help find people too. It's just hard to find, but especially if you're in Wax, at least now you can look inside Wax communities, and that is like a target that helps.
I found a lot of help in Wax, just like Jose from RAR. He helped us a lot on the. So yes, we found a lot of help in the community as well.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, thanks for showing that. If there's any last questions, great. I will sign you off soon, and you can either go to bed or you can keep watching.
Nah, I'll be on stream, man.
I'll keep doing several more grubfish before the end of the actual stream, like I always do. And at the end of the stream, we'll do our spin wheels for our holders before we raid out of here. So yeah, this is awesome. You guys, you consumer breakers, of course, we got our puzzle game. Wax community is best entertainment chain, says Hack himself. Yeah, I agree. It's so cool. Entertainment and feasibility for the average man. You know, we say it a lot, but where everything's so cheap and it doesn't hurt the environment, which is also a big deal for a lot of people. It allows us average folks to just play around in games, NFTs, utility, without breaking our budget or anything like that, which would happen in other chains. So I love it. I love the community and the community itself. Come on now, the Wax fam is so cool. All these people that are collecting from different projects. They're all about trying different things, checking out these streams, learning about them. Pick here, pick there. They don't have to choose like one collection because that's all they can afford. They can actually pick and choose all sorts of stuff. And they can get free stuff all the time from prizes. Thanks to Wax and how efficient it is.
Community.
Awesome. Yeah, there's the adventure. So I guess Randman said the adventurer doesn't stake, but the floppy disk does. You just have to see what stakes, what doesn't in the Wax DAO.
For Pixtalgia, it's basically the promo schema. You have the season 0, which is playable game assets, and the promo schema is basically all the vignettes and floppies and every asset that is not in game, basically. So since we need the adventurers and the assets for the game, we made only the collectibles stakeable.
Okay,
but
good.
we're working on something that might give you access to
that is true.
your stake and stuff as well.
That's true. That's something you gotta think about. Because if you need an adventurer to play the game, it has to be inside your wallet. So if you were to stake it, it leaves your wallet.
We are planning to since now, except the looks, they have no other difference between each other. So as of now, there is not much point to hold a lot of adventurers, but we are changing that, and we're working on a lot of cool stuff. Too.
But you can equip whatever adventurer you want, right? So if you wanted to hold different,
that's how you look.
Play with different adventurers, then that's how you would do it. And then some of them are like special, like the Frazzle one is a special one, and things like that too. So cool. Yeah, thank you all for. I see some chats. Thanks for being here. Hack himself. I got about 600 USD in NFTs starting Wax in February this year. Well, applause for you for being that into it. That's so cool that you got that many NFTs this year. I also only started this year, or like in December, so I've been in for about a year now. And yeah, I've learned so much in that time. And this whole our project, our whole stream, it all started like in the spring of this year. So that's awesome. And only up from here, right guys? Only up from here.
Yeah, we can't go much
especially
lower.
If we just keep going. Yeah, can't go much lower. You're right.
I guess it can.
Especially if we stick with it for years and just keep building, you know, the bull will come back. And we're not. The Wax fam isn't even that worried about the bear market. It's really not worried because we're so much into the actual game and what the things that the NFTs are used for. They're not here for the ROI so much. That's why Digicon was such a success during such a bear market. People still showed up and had a blast. So we're gonna keep doing that. Absolutely, it's gonna keep on going. And when the bull gets here, we're just all gonna profit even more. That's all. We're all gonna do even better. We're gonna get all these new people coming in. We can educate them. Bear? We don't know her, him, it, them. Yeah, that's right. Ain't no bears. Ain't no afraid no bears.
We don't care about the price.
Ain't afraid no bears.
We don't care.
Once you learn how to
we're
make
not that rich.
your games work with each other and use LP pools, you can build compounding interest while supporting projects. Yeah, that's true. The more you learn, the more you earn. Yeah, especially if you want to be involved in like liquidity pools for Alcor, Taco Swap, and things. Then there's also earning opportunities there. But that's for more advanced people. So if you're new, don't worry about that stuff yet. But there's always more to dive in. If you're into the space, there's always more to learn to get more and more savvy. So really cool to have everybody here. With that, I don't see any more questions specifically for Pixtalgia. Peter Potts, we're going to move on. Thank you so much for being here. I know I had your cam off. If I turn it on, are you still there? No. No problem. I guess if you're going to hang out, you totally can. But do you have any last words for the fam before we sign you off?
Yeah, I would just like to give a big thank you to you and your followers, to all the community, of course, but today especially to you and your viewers that have been here to listen about the project. Thank you so much for your interest on our project and the Wax community. I love our streamers. They are so supportive and help us to get some show light.
Yeah,
So
and it
really,
gives us
thank you.
content and stuff too. So it's a mutual thing. I love
Yeah,
learning
it's great,
about the
it's
projects, and then that creates the stream for us. So here you see Frazzle Dazzle on as an adventurer. Isn't that cool? Maybe I'll be an adventurer sometime.
Of course,
You
man.
can I'll wear my ball cap, and then you'll know it's me, right? With my green shirt. So that's cool.
So yes, just a big thank you. It's really heartwarming to have such interest about our project that we will never have hoped for, and yes, it really feels good to have so
Awesome.
many people appreciate our work.
Yeah, that's awesome. Really quick, Tissue says, can we see the fish bait poster game in room 4 at the start of the game, please? Is that part of Pixtalgia?
Yes, if I can be very quick, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, go for it. It's all good. We're here to chill.
I'm quick. I guess quick fingers.
Oh, I'm glad you're here too, Cosmic. I'm glad you're here too. Thank you for being here. So anybody that's not familiar, I do an AMA stream like this every week, usually at this exact time on Thursday. So next week we will have Schnazzy on. The week after that we'll have Sasha and Katie Colorful. Week after that we'll have Zombie Outbreak Survival. And it just keeps on going. Cosmic 11, or Cosmos 11, Tales of the Crypto. They're all upcoming collabs. And we'll have a puzzle game, bounty block, and a stream like this one every week. In addition to that, I do trivia. We just changed it to Tuesday, so it's Trivia Tuesday. And that's also really fun. You learn all sorts of random stuff there. We just do...
What was the room again?
First
room? What was the room again?
The fish bait poster in room 4. Room 4?
Room 4. Okay, this is one. Maybe room 1. I don't know. I'm going back. Okay, very quickly. It's not here.
Dusan said maybe we can make it a bit sooner for us in Europe. If the stream was like 2 hours sooner, would that be that much of a help? It is hard because we have people all over the world. So, and I do get it. Usually, these like any stream or Digicon, it's all based on U.S. time. So I totally get it for you, Europeans. You always have to do it like in the middle of the night. We can think about it. We can see. Like here in the U.S., people are at work at that time. See, so they're at work at 3 p.m. But we'll see.
Where is it? I can't find it anymore. It was definitely not room.
After you Lupe smoking with Marley, right after Lupe smoking with Marley. Join the Grubfish.
Yes. There it is. Love it, love it.
What we got on that? What we got on the wall there? A little guy there. Cosmic Alien did a poll in 6 p.m. UTC.
Yeah, this fish bait
was the top choice. Really? Up in the morning? That would be 1 p.m. my time, Eastern. I don't know. We'll see. 6 hours later, that would be our midnight. I don't think we could do that. We'll see. We'll play around with times. I don't know. But we do have people all over the world, so. Fishbait crew. Okay. So is that like a collab thing? It is hard to cover it all. Alright. Last chance to join the grub now. We got 24 people in here. The next prizes will be... Oh, I got a little assortment of things. Alright, with that, I think we're going to sign you off. I appreciate you being here. It was awesome. Anybody has more questions?
I had my microphone off. Okay. Oh, yes, thank you. I will leave you continue, but really, I can't express how much I appreciate the support.
Well, I appreciate you saying that and for coming on and giving the prizes. So yeah, if anybody's interested or if you have more questions, go ahead and hit up their Telegram, hit up their Discord, and that is where they do it. They're very active in both. Aqua's definitely active in Discord a lot, but also in Telegram. And then Peter Potts is mostly in Telegram, but it's all there, and they'd love to have you over.
Thank you again. A big hug to Cosmic Alien.
Big hugs.
Love you. Love you.
Big hugs to Cosmic Alien.
And to everyone, everyone playing with us today. It's been great. Thank you very much.
Awesome. All right. Have a good one there, Peter Potts. Have a good sleep. And
Ciao, ciao tutti. No, no sleep, no sleep. I will be watching.
Team No Sleep.
Ciao.
All right. Ciao.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.